Right now, last Wednesday, October 11th, woke up, had a meeting, quick sync with my VP product, and immediately my mind goes, "Oh, I think I'm getting laid off." And then I go, "Oh, maybe she's just really checking in, see how things are going." I was on a PIP that I didn't understand why I was on a PIP, and so I went, "Oh, maybe she's just checking in on that." And because my boss had just said, "Yeah, the PIP's going good," and I'm like, "All right, cool." And he told HR, had a meeting with them, and yeah, then synced up with my buddy, and he's like, "Yeah, man, it's not good. I think they're doing layoffs." And lo and behold, they did a bunch of layoffs, laid off 41 people overall, 50% of the product design and engineering group, a bunch of product people and design, everyone except for like the director, and then engineer from my team got let go, and yeah, it was bloodbath. And they had already laid off 40 people earlier in the spring, so kind of a rough day. I was emotional later thinking about it because October 12th, so last Thursday, the next day was my daughter's birthday, and I felt bad being a provider, not having a steady job and providing income for the family. So that was tough, but yeah, it was kind of a tough year to be honest. Working there, high stress, lots of changes. Obviously, with the first round of layoffs, there are a couple deaths within the company, which I think were suicides because they were young guys and they didn't say they passed away in an accident or anything. One of them was a pretty good friend of mine, um, and I had a dev dev lead who was out of town on vacation, but he would work a few hours from Asia right when one of my big projects was kicking off, and that was stressful. Anyways, needless to say, a lot learned, but yeah, good experience, and I'm looking forward to the next chapter. And so I thought maybe it'd be fun to catalog my journey for people, show them how I go about getting a new job. Um, so today's October 17th, Tuesday. Last week, I just kind of took the week to decompress. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I went and worked with a buddy of mine who has a roofing business, and helped clean up shingles all day. Worked my butt off and made a couple $100, and yeah. And then Sunday went to church and relaxed, and yeah, yesterday we took my family car to the U-Haul store downtown in Salt Lake and got a hitch installed on it because I'm like, after I apply to jobs during the day, I'm going to have free time. I may be able to help my wife a little bit with her reselling business, but I've learned a lot in business and like how to grow businesses. And so I thought, well, maybe after I do applications and interviews and whatnot, I can try and grow a little side hustle and pay off debt. We've got about $80,000 outside of mortgages that we want to pay off because we fixed up our backyard and started a business. And one of our rentals had a flood in last year at Christmas time that we had to repair, and then we uh, converted my garage into like a home theater, and it's really nice. But we got a lot of money going out to pay for all those things. So yeah, I figure I'd document this journey. Maybe I'll show like how many applications I do, websites I hit up, and like how I adjust things and just go about things. Like one of the things I did day of when I heard that the layoffs were probably happening, I posted to my team on Slack saying, "Hey, I think I might be getting let go. It's a pleasure working with you. What would be helpful is if you guys use this link to my profile and wrote a recommendation for me." And so I had 3 or 4 or 5 people write recommendations for me, and that was helpful. It'll help show future employers like, hey, this guy not only does good work, but it's good enough that people will vouch for him. So if you're looking for a tip, if you're laid off, reach out to your managers and coworkers and say, "Hey, write me a recommendation." I compile them in a PDF and then attach it and send it to people that I interview with, and just say, "Hey, thanks for the interview, and I'm excited to learn more." And oh, and by the way, here's this attachment of recommendations that people have written for me for you to look over. So, yeah, I have previously, but I'll start today. I'll start tracking like how many applications I send out each day. Previously, it's about every 100 applications results in one job offer. Job market's a little softer in product right now. Obviously, people are cutting back and trying to save money and just focus on their core business capabilities. And so they're not, spending budget for exploratory stuff. They're just trying to hone in and make more efficient what they have. So I wouldn't be surprised if it takes more applications to get a job offer. So we will see. Prior to the layoffs, being on the PIP, I applied to some places and I actually had a job offer, but it was for a contract role. And so I turned that down just because I was hoping to land something more permanent and with, you know, benefits from day one. Right now, I won't be too picky, but um, yeah, that was kind of the point of this video. I'll maybe do like little shorts just on my phone as I go on walks, just to give updates and yeah, show the world, show my kids, I guess, and others that may be interested in how to go about getting a six-figure job. And yeah, if you find this interesting, go ahead and like, subscribe to the channel. I'll try and do this. Maybe I'll try and do it once every day. Just a quick little check in. But yeah, I think that's it. Talk to you soon.